because I was aware that there was a directive from the court that we should file our process to comply with Zoom, my lord. So I decided to file, hoping that it was just the amended complaint that he filed. That was when I discovered now that he has a motion to amend, but I don't have a copy of the motion here.
Oh, okay. It's just the motion copy you don't have. But you have responded to the process by filing your consequential amendment.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so are you going to oppose the motion?
My lord, how will I oppose? My lord, I don't know whether not to oppose or to oppose.
I have to ask you now to put you on record that you are not objecting, isn't it?
My lord, I don't know what is inside the motion. That's my problem.
Is to do that thing he served you. He served you a process. The motion is praying to do it. That amendment that he served you is what the motion is praying for.
My lord, the problem I have is this. My lord, on a fair look about his process now, my lord, I discovered that there is some slight amendment to it.
That's what I'm saying now. He's applying for amendment.
My lord, that's what I'm saying. That I didn't know. I felt he transferred his process in compliance with Zoom. Unfortunately, now, my lord, he wants to amend.
Omokaye, does he have a right to amend?
Yes, my lord, he does.
Yes,
my lord.
He chose to amend. That is what we have been talking all along. We say what we spoke was just file it in Zoom compliant, but he chose to amend. You said you have the amendment, but you don't have the motion. And I'm informing you, the motion is just praying for an order to amend. And then I was asking him, but your prayer did not include complaint. Meanwhile, your amendment includes complaint, and he's saying it's oversight. So are you opposing, or you want what do you want? Let us hear your response.
My lord, okay. My lord, I will allow him to move his application. I only need to take I will review it, my lord. It can move, my lord. I will take it as a.
You are not opposing.
Yes, my lord, I'm not opposing.
But you may need to file. But you have even filed consequential amendment, which means you looked at the something and you saw there was need to file consequential amendment, so you filed, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, my lord. My lord, I did.
So what is the grammar? I don't know. Maybe make me understand your doubts. You are having some misgivings. It is better the court understands you before we just go ahead and do anything.
My lord, the problem I have was this, my lord. Because what happened was this. Because we had a directive from your lordship that we should transform our processes to Zoom compliance. So the oversight on my part was immediately he served me. I felt he is just a conversion of the earlier process he has filed to Zoom compliance. And that was why I had to file consequential. Also, without having to amend anything in the process.
That's the only thing I did, Barrister Sheung. I didn't add any facts to it.
To be safer, since he has not Ajayi, I understand him.
My lord, sir.
He worked on an assumption. Now that there is a motion for amendment, I think what he's saying that he will now have to look at it if you have amended anything so that he will have to respond accordingly. Because I should understand him now that
my lord, the only thing that we
amendment he filed is just the old thing responding to the old thing. But he needs to be sure now whether you have amended anything actually. So do we take the motion today, or is it safer? You were not ready to take your witness today, were you?
My lord, I think we will take the motion
Ajayi. Cancel, Ajayi.
Hello, my lord, sir.
You are not ready to proceed with hearing today, are you? Well, I think what we'll do is we give you people a shot there to enable defense counsel look at the amendment properly. What do you say?
Places, my Lord, I'm grateful.
I don't know. His network is even bad because this silence, I should assume that it's because he is not hearing us.
As a couple places, my Lord.
Give us a date. So we'll give you a date to properly look at the process to see if there is any amendment that you need to respond to beyond what you have filed.
As a couple places, my Lord.
Yes. 22nd May for hearing. By then, everything should have been done so that we can take the motions and then take the witness.
As copies.
My Lord, the 2nd May will not be convenient, my Lord.
Give us another date. 29th May. I think it should be a public holiday or Democracy Day.
My Lord,
Democracy Day or something like that. 30th May.
30th, my Lord. 30th is not convenient. My Lord, 23rd or 21st.
Okay, let's look at 23rd, 21st. Ajayi, you are not online or you are just not hearing? Well,
My Lord, I'm deeply sorry. It's the network. I'm back, sir.
I was asking you, in any event, were you ready to proceed to hearing today?
My Lord, I'm ready, my Lord, sir. Subject to the overriding covenants of my Lord, sir.
No, it's not even my overriding convenience. What I understand from counsel now is that when he stopped him with that process without a motion, he assumed that it's the same old process. So he filed his consequential amendment on that assumption. Now that you have a motion for amendment, he needs to go and read it to be sure what amendment you have effected or not, so that he can respond accordingly. So we may not have to even take the motion today, but we will give a date. On that date, you take the motion and proceed to hearing. Served without that motion. Make sure he is served that motion. Look at another date. Give them early June.
I cannot hear my
3rd June.
3rd June, my Lord. 3rd June is convenient.
It's convenient, my Lord.
Thank you.
What's wrong with this?
So 3rd June 2024 for hearing.
As a couple places, my Lord.
Please make sure all processes are exchanged before that date.
As a couple places, my Lord.
You don't want excuses that day.
Third June is convenient, man.
All right, that is the end of the Zoom proceedings for today, and we shall all leave.
As a couple places, my Lord.
What did they adjust?